Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. We have last but definitely not least out of the three new EZAs from the EZ area, we have the free-to-play Gohan and Videl. We're back on the Majin Buu Saga team. I'm also bringing the Supreme Kai back as well, because they actually don't link too badly with this unit, and the Gohan and Videl do look pretty good. So, you know, again, while these lot are very restricted to Realm of Gods, I was partially wrong, even though it doesn't completely matter. They do link quite well with these two, which, I mean, still doesn't make their link set amazing, but it's there. The one major downside with these two is they only have 6 links rather than 7, and we do have the Supreme Kai with us, and also Great Saiyaman 3 to get those links off. Because again, I'm also missing the LR Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 because I couldn't be bothered to do the grind back in the day, and I still haven't done it. So we can't bring them either. So this is the team we're going to be running. We have got the Kid Buu for the big support as well. If you have used them, do let me know down in the comments what you think about the free-to-play EZA, Gohan and Videl. And before we do hop into it, could you drop a like and subscribe if you are new? All the support is very much appreciated. We're going to hop into it and see what they can do. Okay, so we have them on rotation with the Supreme Kai, who of course does give super class allies attack and defense plus 20% and key plus 1, right? Yes. So they get a minus support right now. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the units they kind of link to, apart from kind of like units that share like the common links they have, most of them give support while trying to get all their links active at once. So, you know, but it's only 20%. It's only 20%. So right now we have 4 links active. We have Cold Judgment, Solid Support, Supreme Power, and Shattering the Limit. So right now we have Cold Judgment, which is defense plus 20%. As I said before, I'm a slut for this link. So it's a decent link, but it's just not a lot of the better units that link well together on or in teams together actually have it. What other links do we have active? Solid Support, Supreme Power, Shattering the Limit. So Solid Support is giving us an extra attack plus 10% and all enemies minus 15% defense, and Supreme Power is attack and defense plus 5%, and again, activates penetration. So again, one of the major flaws with this unit is they do have only 6 links, not the full 7. I'm not sure why still in 2022 there's not many, but the handful there is, I'm still not sure as to why we just don't have units that have just full 7 links. I'm not sure why that's a thing, I'm not gonna lie. So we are missing Hero of Justice and Infighter, so we're missing attack plus 25%, and we're also missing Infighter, which is an extra attack plus 10%. The Great Saiyaman, by the way, the Great Saiyaman 3, of course, isn't on this lead. I, of course, would have run a Defender of Justice team, where they would have probably run a little bit better, and also the Great Saiyaman 3 would have been under the leader skill, but I don't have Videl, so yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I don't have Videl, so we're on a Majin Buu Saga team. So turn 1 we have 190k attack stat, which turn 1 is still, I'm not gonna lie, these turn 1 attack stats are pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. And 131k defense, decent, quite well balanced. We'll give you these, and what are we up to now? We got some orbs. We're on a 266k attack stat, we have 131k defense. Again, we do have attack and defense plus 20% from the Supreme Kai, which isn't too much. It's a little something extra. So what we say in turn 1, 1.6 mil. It's nothing special, but we're missing 2 of their biggest attack links right now from their link set. But again, with their leader skills, it's nothing special, but they are a Majin Buu Saga sub lead, giving key plus 3, HP and attack and defense plus 77%, and then the type leader skill doesn't really matter. On super attack, they do cause supreme damage to enemy and raises attack for 9 turns. So on super, they raise attack by 50% for 9 turns, which means they basically stack attack by 50% for 9 turns. They mini stack, which definitely helps them putting out more damage and higher numbers. Especially with them being a free-to-play unit and not having higher stats of course typical pullable and Dokkan Fest units. On their passive, they do get attack and defense plus 158% at the start of turn, which actually is quite nice. They also get defense plus 20% with each attack performed up to 58%, which I was actually told in stream last night. And if you haven't watched my streams over on Twitch, the link in the description down below as always, that defense with each attack performed is multiplicative. And that stacks up to 58%. which to be fair, literally only means you're going to be taking, technically it wouldn't be low, but like 2.5 attacks, but 3 attacks, which shouldn't take you long to build up at all, which again is also very nice. But that means their defense should be taking a bit of a jump up. And then not only that, they do have a great chance of launching up to 2 additional attacks, which is a 70% chance, and each of which has a great chance of becoming a super attack, which is also a 70% chance to not only launch 2 additionals, but a 70% chance of them becoming supers. Which is why in the dupe system, I decided to give them no additionals, go full crit and dodge, because a 70% chance to get additionals and for them to come super attack is obviously a really good, I mean, well, it's a great chance. So, you know, that's why I've gone full-blown crit and dodge to kind of make them an even more well-balanced unit. So if they do come off with a dodge, it's because of the dupe system. So we've had one turn where they super attack twice. So they've stacked their attack up by 100% so far. They're up to a 475k attack stat. I'm not sure how many attacks they received, but again, it takes like not even 3 full attacks to get their defense up, which obviously you can't take 2.5 attacks. So we're on 207k defense as well. It's looking pretty good for them. Of course, we do have the attack and defense plus 20%, but even so, their attack and defense are still looking very, very good. We're up to a 665k attack stat. Even without the attack and defense plus 20%, of course, with the stacking for 9 turns, their attack stat is in a still pretty good spot. So a 2 mil attack stat, and again, we're still missing 2 of their strongest attack links in Hero of Justice and Infighter. Another additional super up to 2.1. Can the second one become okay, Goku's dead. The second one may have become a super attack, but Goku's dead. So stacking for 9 turns is actually, you know, unless you're an actual stacking unit, which, you know, stacking for an entire longer event is obviously very good. But stacking for 9 turns on a unit that isn't an out-and-out stacker is quite a long time. So their attack stat for a free-to-play EZA could get to some pretty decent links. Their link skill is, do you know, all 3 of these units, their link skills aren't the best. I'm not gonna lie, and again, especially with them only having 6 links, I'm not sure why in 2022 that's still a thing. Like, just whatever it is, just give them a 7th link. Like, it just doesn't matter. And again, it's another unit where they don't go on many categories. They go on Majin Buu Saga, Joined Forces, and Defender of Justice. I mean, Defenders of Justice isn't a bad team. It's an okay team. But of course, you know, your boy doesn't have Videl, so I can't run it. Not only that, Joint Force is actually a pretty good team, but there's a lot of amazing Joint Force units that are on that team that link a hell of a lot better than these do. But still, they are looking like a pretty good free-to-play option. And then Majin Buu Saga is a pretty good team as well. And if you're lacking some of the bigger units, they could probably easily go on there. But again, it's that link set, which isn't the best, if I'm being completely honest. I mean, all 3 of these units don't have the best link set. But then again, these lot do link quite well with the Supreme Kai. So there is that. So we have all their links right now active. We are getting Hero of Justice and Infighter active, which is an attack plus 25% from Hero of Justice and Infighter giving us attack plus 10%. And the more less important, all enemies defense minus 10%. We've been stacking for 2 turns. We've super attacked 4 times. We're on our 863k attack stat. We do have attack and defense plus 20% from Supreme Kai, which means we'll probably be on like 180, 190k defense, which is still very good. And we'll also be on our 863k attack stat. So probably around about 840 to 850k attack stat, which again is still pretty good. They stack attack for 9 turns by 50%. The extra 20% doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put them in slot 1 so they can take a few more attacks. We're only missing Supreme Power, which is attack and defense plus 5% at level 1. So we're not really missing a whole lot. Like our attack stat drops down by what? By how much? It drops down like by what? Like 20k? Okay, maybe a little bit more than that, but it's fine. So let's start seeing what their damage can really do right now. Actually, I'm going to have to actually put them in slot 2 because otherwise they can't get a super attack off. That is one kind of downside, and that's mainly because, again, they only have 6 out of 7 links. They literally only have 1 key link that gives key plus 2 in Shattering the Limit, which we do have active. And they get no key at the start of turn. That's even with the Supreme Kai's support of an extra key plus 1. So, you know, if you was to actually use this unit, maybe at some points, because of the lack of key links and also that important old 7th link, maybe you wouldn't be able to get super attacks off that often, but then the built-in additionals with a 70% chance of actually launching 2 additionals and with them becoming super attacks. Maybe kind of makes up that for a little bit, but obviously you won't be able to fully take advantage of them, because then you could possibly be super attacking 3 times in 1 turn instead of potentially twice or even once if RNG isn't in your favor. So there is that. There is that indeed, but with some orbs we have over a 1.2 million attack stat right now. Even without the 20%, you're still talking like over a mil. I'm not gonna lie, for a free-to-play unit, attack-wise, they're looking pretty good, and their defense not too shabby either. Not too shabby at all. I mean, it's not about you. You don't need to be getting additionals, okay? Thanks. Yeah, it's actually no. I think no. He has a counter, right? 2.9 mil. Again, they are a free-to-play unit, so in terms of what they actually put out in their attack stat, may look impressive, but their damage might not be as good. But to be fair, we do have type advantage right now, and I did see how much that crit did. But it's looking pretty good, even though, again, they're a free-to-play unit. The actual damage they actually do is still looking impressive. Impressive! I mean, these EZAs have actually been... I've been really impressed with these 3 EZAs. Again, one major common theme between all 3 of them is their links aren't the best. And they're very limited on the categories they run on, especially Supreme Kai with, you know, actually needing to be on a Royal Realm of Gods team to actually give him some attack and defense. But all 3 of them are pretty good free-to-play EZA units. They're actually really good. They're really, really nice. I can't lie. They're all really, really good. I think out of all 3 of them, the Supreme Kai probably has the best usage because of, again, the very limited use. But running him on that Realm of Gods team with the defense he has, or attack and defense he has, with the guaranteed guard in slot 1, makes him very viable in harder events. I'm not saying the other 2 aren't, but I think he definitely has to be my favorite. And this is where the key issue kind of comes in a little bit. That is going to be kind of unfortunate. So that's kind of another letdown, but that's again kind of an issue of them having 6 rather than 7 links. So now we have attack and defense plus 50% from Kid Buu. We're still on a 1.1 million attack stat. We're on 170k defense. We're still not even fully stacked up on 9 turns. We're literally not even been super attacking for 9 turns. We can put them in slot 1, which is good. And we're going to put them in slot 1. We're up to 1.5 mil. Over 1.5 million. After picking up some orbs. These 2 are looking pretty good. I can't lie. These 2 are looking pretty good. 3.2 million attack stat. There could be some additional super coming in the way, so hold your horses. Hold your horses. 1 additional super up to 3.4 million. As I said, they're not actual stackers, so for 9 turns, building up their attack by 50% is still pretty impressive, and that is still quite a while and quite a long time to be stacking for, even though they're not actual like, out-and-out stackers. They're stacked for the whole event. But they do definitely look pretty good, and for some free-to-play units, they do put out some very good numbers. It's just another case of not the best links and missing that all-important 7th link, which would have gave them some important key, which in some cases would actually be useful considering not the easiest to link. Then some key in their passive or a 7th link that is a key link definitely would have been useful. But I've been impressed with all 3 of these free-to-play units. They are very, very good. Let me know what you think of them down in the comments. I'll see you next video, guys, and... Whoosh.